Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Friday, February 8th. And you can see yesterday this was a common scene across much of the state, especially across the western areas. This particular tree limb knocked down some power lines in our neighborhood, and we were without power for about an hour or two. But again, certainly got it fixed pretty quick. Not the case. I'm hearing some restorations may not even be till late Sunday. And with new power outages likely, we could see more delays than that even. Winter weather advisories across much of the area. Winds will gust to 45 miles per hour, so snow showers will certainly reduce visibility at times down to under a quarter mile. And although we expect only about an inch of snow here in the inland areas, as you get closer to Lake Michigan, maybe 3 or 4 inches of that lake effect snow. And then we'll see again a lot of schools closed today. We may see more of that come early next week as we have another system that could bring us some freezing rain and snow at that time. Right now Sunday looks like we could see about a 1 to 2 inch snowfall as some light snow moves into the area. As far as our normal high is 28, the normal low is 10. Yesterday we had a high of only 37 here in Breckenridge and a low of 26. Again, about 2/3 of an inch or 6/10 of an inch for the storm, and much of that in the form of freezing rain. As the next slide shows, this is some pretty good ice accumulation over in the Lakeview area. This is from David Barenwald, and you can see some of the wind gusts around the MAC weather stations here over the last 24 hours, leading the way Henderson with 57 miles per hour. And if we look at another slide shot from Lakeview, you can see the weather station there pretty well iced up here as of yesterday morning. As far as the snow cover for the winter wheat, you can see we went a prolonged period without any snow cover. We've had a lot of snow cover since then. It's melted down, but we got about 2 inches of snow and ice on the ground right now. As far as temperatures out there this morning, mainly in the teens, the warmest areas across the eastern portion of the state, but the northwest winds will bring that cooler air in. So over the eastern portions of the state, look for temperatures to hold steady or slowly fall into the mid-teens, and we'll hold temperatures in the mid-teens here across the rest of the area here later this morning and throughout the day. And as far as the satellite view, you can see our system now moving, sweeping well off to the east. Low pressure system that caused all that chaos yesterday is well off to our north, and we have a strong pressure gradient between high pressure to the west and that low, and that's bringing the lake effect right into the area. And because the winds are about 40-45 miles per hour with gusts, that's carrying the snow showers well inland, and you can see that on the radar as these snow showers making it all the way across to the eastern portions of the state. Again, here in mid-Michigan, off to the east, anywhere from about a few tenths to as much as maybe an inch or two, and then maybe 3 or 4 inches as you get closer to US 131. And the weather map this morning, again, you can see that low pressure system to the north of Michigan, with the cold front extending to the mid-Atlantic states all the way down to the Gulf, and that strong pressure gradient between the high and low again will continue to bring gusty winds today along with those snow showers. By tomorrow the lake effect will relax as the winds calm down somewhat, and our next system will drop down into the plains, and that's going to bring a period of light snow Sunday and Sunday evening. Again, about an inch, maybe 2 inches will be possible. This won't be a big snow maker by any means, but then we'll watch that system as it moves to the east and northeast, and that could bring some freezing rain. As far as the 5-day, this is actually 5-day precipitation, takes us into Tuesday, and you can see not a heavy amount of precipitation coming up, but some of this will be in the form of freezing rain again on Tuesday. Now we're going to watch if it tracks a little farther southeast, we'll have some of the heavier snows track into the area, and we'll just have to keep an eye on that. How much snow over the next 72 hours? Again, not a whole lot, maybe an inch to as much as 3 inches in the more favored lake effect snow areas. But again, with those winds blowing strong out of the west, much of this snow will fall today, and it'll calm down tomorrow. So there could be some areas that pick up a couple of inches of snow well inland as well. As far as the forecast goes, hold steady in the mid-teens today with strong winds, taking wind chills below zero, and with those snow showers we could see an inch or two. And then tomorrow highs only in the low 20s after starting out in the single digits, and then we'll see temperatures moderate a little bit as we get into early next week. Again, that snow on Sunday, maybe an inch or two. This is a system we really got to keep an eye on, especially if we begin to see an increased amount of quantitative precipitation amounts, because right now it looks like it could fall in the form of either freezing rain or snow as it looks right now. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, a great weekend, and 73s to all.